All right. Good morning. Somebody was asking a question in the comment section. That's Mr. Malik. They're asking if we can solve y equals to log of x. Sorry. Now, this very question is under logarithm function. Now, in logarithm function, whenever you differentiate log of a variable, it's written as 1 over that particular variable. Now, whenever you have a question like this, first thing you do is to assign a variable to that which is in the brackets, though it's already a variable. You can simply say let t equals to x. You cannot differentiate t in respect to x. So it becomes the t dx, then equals to 1. So this time around, our y is sitting as log. Everything here is representing what? T. Then you cannot differentiate y in respect to t. It becomes dy dt equals to 1 over t. So from there, to get dy dx, dy ds, it becomes dt ds times dy dt. From there, our dt ds is sitting as 1, times dy dt is sitting as 1 over t. 1 times 1 is going to give us 1 all over t. This time around, you know the value for t. Our t is representing what? S. Your finals have become 1 all over what? X. Okay, so let's take one more questions. We have log. If y equals to log s squared plus 1. Alright, so from there, it's stating as let t equals to s squared plus 1. So you cannot differentiate t in respect to s. It becomes dt ds equals to 2x. Whenever you differentiate s squared, it's sitting as 2s. If you differentiate a constant, it's 0. So when then 2s plus 0 is going to give us what? 2s. So from there, our y is going to be log. Everything here is representing what? T. You cannot differentiate y in respect to t. It becomes dy dt equals to 1 over t. Now, to get dy ds, to multiply these two things together. So our dy ds is equals to dt dx times dy dt. So our dt ds is sitting as 2x times dy dt is sitting as 1 over t. So this time around, 2s times 1 is sitting as 2x, then all over t. And our t is representing what? S squared plus 1. So it becomes 2s over s squared plus 1. So that is your final answer. Okay, let me just take the last one. And also